If being a lawyer is such a great career, um, why do so many lawyers feel anxious on Sunday evenings? Why does the thought of Monday morning make even successful lawyers feel heavy? And why does a profession built on justice leave so many people quietly questioning their life choices? Stay with me, because this story sounds familiar for a reason. Most lawyers don't wake up one day and randomly choose this profession. They were good students, good with logic, good with words. Teachers noticed, family encouraged it. You'd make a great lawyer. It sounded like a compliment, but it also became a commitment. Law school begins with ambition. You tell yourself the stress is temporary. The workload is part of the process. The pressure means you're doing something important. And at first, it even feels exciting. Late nights feel productive. Competition feels motivating. But slowly, the pace stops feeling temporary. It becomes permanent. Law school doesn't just teach you the law. It changes how you think. You stop listening to stories. You scan for loopholes. You stop seeing people. You see problems that need defending or attacking. Even casual conversations start to feel like arguments waiting to happen. And one day you realize you can't fully turn that off anymore. Work doesn't end when you leave the office. Cases follow you home. Emails replay in your head. Did I phrase that sentence correctly? Did I miss a detail that could be used against me? One word can change everything. So your mind stays alert, even when your body is exhausted. People assume lawyers enjoy arguing, but most don't. They're just trained to survive conflict. Every day is someone else's stress, someone else's anger, someone else's worst day. You step into disputes for a living, and after a while, that constant tension starts to show up in places you didn't expect. Your sleep, your patience, your relationships. Then there are the hours. Long days aren't exceptions. They're expectations. Late nights are normal. Weekends are flexible, which usually means optional only, in theory. You don't ask whether you're tired. You ask whether you can afford to stop. Billable hours quietly change your relationship with time. An hour isn't rest anymore. It's a unit, a metric. Your value gets measured in increments. Even taking a break feels unproductive. And that's when burnout starts making sense. Not emotionally, but logically. From the outside, lawyers look successful. Good salary, respected title, impressive career path. From the inside, many feel boxed in. The money improves your lifestyle, but it also raises the cost of leaving. Golden handcuffs don't clamp shut all at once. They tighten slowly. Lawyers are trained to sound confident, decisive, certain. So when stress builds, they don't say they're struggling. They intellectualize it. They tell themselves this is normal, that everyone feels this way. And maybe they do, but that doesn't make it healthy. Burnout in law doesn't arrive dramatically. It doesn't look like collapse. It looks like functioning. You still show up, still perform, but the excitement fades. The motivation dulls, and that scares you more than exhaustion ever did. Because at some point, you stop caring as much. Not because you're lazy, but because caring constantly comes at a cost. And once passion disappears, everything starts feeling heavier. So why does being a lawyer suck? Not because law lacks purpose, but because constantly operating in defense mode keeps your nervous system on edge. Because winning professionally often means sacrificing personal peace. And because the system rewards endurance, not balance. Yet people stay. Because quitting feels like failure. Because starting over feels risky. Because walking away from something you worked so hard for feels harder than staying unhappy. If this feels uncomfortably familiar, you're not alone. And it's not just about lawyers. It's about careers that look impressive, but quietly drain the people inside them. This is Burnout Files, where we talk about what success actually costs. If you want more videos about modern profession, press like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.